guys, coaching. Let's just start off like fresh slate. Um,
Mhm.
what I'll do is I'm going to just show you all the issues. So we're not gonna. Okay, so here's the order of operations here. So order of what we are going to do. So I'm going to show you some crucial things that don't make sense to me. I'm going to ask you for your goals, and then I'm going to look at the bots. Okay, so this is the order that we're going to go with.
Okay.
All right,
I
let's
like
jump
me
in.
some direction. Yeah.
Yeah, and then we're gonna give you direction on what to work on. So that's like the final step. All right, guys, I'm jumping into coaching. Goodbye, chat. Focusing on this. If you guys have really relevant questions, feel free to ask. I look every now and then. But if you guys say stupid shit, I'm just gonna ignore it. Actually, chat, I'll respond to you guys. If it's not dumb shit, I'll respond to it. Okay. Anyway, all right. Hey guys, it's Perry. We're jumping into some Diamond 1 coaching. Today we're going to go to the order of showing him some crucial things that he doesn't that doesn't make sense to me. Jeez has some interesting OPGG stats that I want to show you guys. Just account stats. Ask him for his goals, look at the VODs, and then give him direction on what to work on. We have 2 VODs today. Yeah. First things first, I'm just gonna lay it on you. This doesn't make much sense to me because you are 60% win rates, 218 games on Belveth, and you have 300 plus games. That's what 774 plus 164, 238 games. So if you do the ratio, you are one tricking. What was that? 174 plus 164. So you are playing 64% of your games on Belveth, and then the remainder on a bunch of random champions. You have a 60% win rate on just one champion and a 50% win rate on like your account. The math is not adding up. It's because you have 35% of your games on random bullshit. Like today I want to play some more Katarina, then it's some Shyvana, then it's some Gwen. If we go to your actual account and dive into the champion pool, you've played not a lot of unique champions, but 24 is still substantial enough to say that like, yeah, this Riven, Vhagar, all of these losses, it nets up. If you were to net it up, if I were to net up really quickly, so we have -5 on Viego, -5 on Mbessa, -1 on Gwen, -1 on Katarina. We have +2 on Nunu, +1 on Graves, -1 on Hecuba, -3 on Riven, -3 on Vhagar, -2, -2, -2, -2, -2, -2, -2, -2, -2, -1, -1, -1, -1, -1, -1, -1. Okay, so how many net wins how many net losses do we have? This is a total of 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is a total of 10 right here. This is a total of 6 right here. That's 7 right there. That's +3, so we're going to subtract this. That's 4. Then we have 6 right here, and then we have 10 right here. Let's do the math real quick. So that's 16, that's 26, that is 33 net losses. 33 net losses times 30, which is what you would be able to have if you were in Masters, is about 1,000 LP. Even if you were, let's say we're not in Masters, and that's 20 LP if you were to subtract 10 from it. That's 660 LP. That would put you very close to what Challenger currently is in League of Legends, in NA specifically. You are not doing the steps it takes to get to Challenger, which is put simply, play your best damn champion. There's no way around it. You are not a Challenger player. You are not a Masters player. You are like little Timmy telling me like, yo, I wanna get the Challenger, I wanna get the GM, I wanna get the high elo, I wanna be even better at the game, but you're not doing the steps that it takes to get to the top of the rank. You have so many games that are just lost and thrown into the pits for no reason because you don't want to play Belveth. It's like showing up to the gym, like you're showing up and like you're half-assing your work every single time you show up. It's like it's not gonna get you to where you want to be. You need to show up. You need to lock the heck in if you're really trying to like achieve something really, really big, which is what it seems like you're trying to achieve, which is Challenger. Challenger top 300 is not something you just stumble upon. Most people don't just walk into being Challenger. They put a lot of work into doing that. Okay.
No.
So what do you think? Like, are you taking it seriously to get the Challenger? Like,
Yeah. No, I agree. Although I do think that there are some stuff that needs to be looked at in my gameplay that would like
oh, that's a
you know
given. That's a given. Like, of
yeah
course. But I'm saying
Yeah.
like I can look at all your stuff and I can tell you what to do, and then you're still going to lose games because you're not playing your best champion.
Mm-hmm.
And you're still going to lose like pretty much all your wins that you have on Belveth because you're really good at Belveth are just negated because you play a bunch of random bullshit. It's like, yeah, I go to the gym every day, but I eat 4,000 calories and I want to lose weight. It's like it doesn't make sense. It's not making sense to me. Your goal is to get the challenger. This guy's goal is to lose weight, but the guy's eating more calories. He might be working out. He might be, walking 20K steps, but the guy is eating 4,000 calories, 5,000 calories. That's what you're doing right now. You're telling me, like, yeah, I really want to get to my goal. You're good at what you do. You're good at Belveth, but you're not doing the right steps to get there. But yes, of course, we can look at Belveth. We can see how you can play even better. But right now, it looks like you're playing fine. Looks like you're playing great. Being able to pull this win rate off at the current rank you are at generally means you have what it takes to get to even higher elo. You're not at your cap right now. You're not at your ceiling right now. You are putting yourself at the ceiling because you play other random bullshit.
Yeah. Andre in my chat tells me to tell you that my champion sucks. Thoughts?
Belveth is completely fine as a champion. Belveth is a completely OTP champion. Like it's not like OP, but like once you get past Masters, you're no longer following the rules of what's good. You're following the rules of what do I play that can help me carry the game that has good enough tempo so that I can actually impact the game. It's all about impact once you're past Masters, and you can impact the game in multiple ways. And that's why champions that clear slowly, like a Mumu, they just like they don't have much impact in higher elos, so you're not going to be able to climb the challenger
Yeah.
because of your tempo. Same thing with like Warwick, you're not going to be able to climb in higher elos because you're just slow. So any champion that's slow is not going to have a good time climbing. Belveth not only is fast, you have a lot of mobility around the map, you have a lot of kill angles, you have a lot of pressure. Belveth is a champion you can easily climb a challenger with.
That. By the way, do you mind streaming on Discord? That way there's no delay.
Oh yeah, I actually forgot about that. Okay, so now that we've laid out, like, what the hell am I looking at? Okay, let's talk about what your goal is. Your goal is to get, what, like 33 net losses? So, what is this? What's going on? Okay, so what's our goal? You could just give me that goal. That's for the end of the year. Let's just set an end of the year goal.
End of the year?
Yeah, end of the season.
I mean, surely, like, if I lock in, I can do a breakthrough, right?
Surely, if you don't freaking lose 33 games on other champions, you can get to where you want to be. Surely! Surely! What I'm telling you, my friend, is that your goal is so within reach that, like, all you need to do is put your head down, play one champion, shut the fuck up, and you'll climb.
Okay.
This is good!
Okay.
This is great! This is even better! Okay, yeah, surely we want to get the challenger.
Yeah.
Is 40 champions a bad thing? Oh my god! Is 40 champions a bad thing? Yes, it's a bad thing. Like, what's the best comparison? I don't even know. Like, I don't even know what the best comparison of that is. It's like you want a degree. It's like you want to be a professor. You want to get a PhD in something. And it's like, oh, instead of getting a PhD in biology, I want to get like a PhD in like biology, math, calculus, this, and that. You're trying to learn 20 different things, but like you're shit at all of them. You're dog shit at all of them. Get good at one thing. You are. So get to where you want to be on that one thing, then branch out. That's how it works. You need your foundation. Your foundation is Belveth, and then branch out. But recently you've been good. But I'm telling you, your account in the past, you're like playing random bullshit. Today we want to play one random Kindred game. You're not good at that shit, bro. Yeah, this looks like you want to climb to me.
Okay, hold on. That was on stream. I have like 3 cat OTPs out of my friends.
Okay, so juggle it. So here's the thing, juggle it. You want to play for fun, you want to stream, you want to climb the challenger. I've had the same conversation with Electro, and I had to sit with him, and I have to be honest, bro. Like, I low-key gave up on him because he plays for content. And that's fine. Like, I don't want to coach someone who's playing for content. If you're playing to get good at League and climb, get good at League. By doing that, your content will likely be more enjoyable, you'll likely have more knowledge about the game, and then you'll be able to go do this in D3 games and actually win on Katarina Jungle. Do it on a Smurf, if anything. There's nothing stopping you from making content and having fun, but God, don't do it on your main. What the fuck is Katarina Jungle, guys?
I don't know.
What is Katarina Jungle? Oh my
That's my
God.
first time that shit, bro.
Yeah,
I'm
you don't
so
want to climb. So
excited.
it's like sit with yourself a little here. You're telling me you surely want to challenger. I'm telling you have the skill set already to do so. You just don't have the
Okay.
attitude for it right now. It doesn't seem like you're not serious about it.
I'll,
I know
I'll,
you might.
no,
I,
no, I'll do it, I'll
I
do it.
I know you might feel like, yeah, I've been trying really hard. I am telling you that you don't even know what an ounce of trying to get challenger looks like because of what you've been doing and your history with climbing. You might have felt like way back in the day, because I've coached you 2 years ago, that like you tried really hard to get the challenger. I'm going to give you the honest reality check. You didn't try. Because if we even go back here, 2024, S1, and this is not to belittle you or be mean or be rude to you, but this is the same thing back here. It's the same. You're 60% win rate on your best champion, and you want to play Viego. We can total the net losses again here, but you'll see your net loss is probably around 30, and that's why you're not fucking climbing.
Okay, so I don't get Belveth, I just dodge.
Well,
Is that
dodging
what
your
it is?
masters is a bit taxed because you'd lose 30. So you can play your secondary champ, which you're maintaining at a 50 win rate. Play Master E, yeah. Belveth, like Belveth is a champion that you do want to get. So first pick it every game. Don't let the enemy pick it, and make sure you hover it so your teammates will ban it. And if you don't get it, you can dodge once a day. Your MMR will actually MMR doesn't matter in Masters Plus now. So no, just play Master E then. If it's not Belveth, it's Master E.
Okay.
No other bullshit.
Okay.
No other bullshit. Okay, and you can actually climb.
Sounds
So
good.
it's completely doable. But we need to actually take it seriously. We need to genuinely take it seriously for once. And again, I'm not trying to be rude about like what you've been trying to accomplish for a long time. I'm just trying to give you the reality check that like
Yeah.
you need to do more and you need to lock in a little harder and you need to genuinely cut off all the random bullshit to get to where you want to be. Right now you are steadily climbing. Why are you steadily climbing? It's because you've kind of stopped playing the random bullshit. So a lot of
Yeah.
Masters players show up and they're like, yeah, this is my account. Why am I hard stuck? Why can't I get the GM Challenger? And I look at them like, what the fuck is wrong with you, bro? Like, genuinely, what is wrong with you, man? It's like saying like, yeah, I really want to become I really want to become the top at something, the best at something. You're top 300 in all of fucking North America. It's like I want to become the best weightlifter ever. I want to become one of the best. And it's like you're not sleeping. You're not eating correctly. You're taking cheat days multiple times. It's like okay, like an actual challenger player, an actual weightlifter is gonna look at you and just laugh. Like, huh, what's wrong with you? So it's like to me, it's like, yeah, you tell me I wanted the challenger, and I'm telling you, you're not doing what a challenger player would do the first time getting the challenger.
Okay.
Okay, you play
Sounds
one
good.
champ, at most two. If you have hard comps that you're playing your champion in, you learn how to deal with the hard comps. Let's say you're playing Belveth into full AD or as a full AD comp. You evaluate. Can you go LDR second item? Can you like manipulate the game in a way that positively helps you win faster? Like you find your edge cases where it's like even if like I'm countered by Poppy jungle or support, I can still learn how to win the game. It's like there's no excuse for you not to become the best at your champion. The best on their champions, the best players on their champions, doesn't matter how hard they get countered, they know what to do and they know how to respond to it. Okay, so this whole bullshit of like, oh no, like I need 3 different champions because they're gonna pick a comp that counters my champion. It's like, okay, yeah, you're not gonna climb, man. You can go deal with that. Like you're going to struggle because no matter what happens, you're going to deal with a hard comp at some point on any champion that you play. You're going to get countered, and if you don't have the guts to face it for what it is and adapt and deal with bad odds, you will not climb because you will always experience bad odds in League of Legends. Okay, cool. Next thing is let's look at the VODs. So we have 2 Belveth VODs here. What I am going to do here is I am going to not do a lot of talking, or I'm going to do a lot of talking. I don't necessarily want you to talk just yet. I'm gonna take notes. I'm going to speed run through this VOD and essentially just see what sort of awful habits I am seeing, and then I can get an idea of what is wrong with the gameplay. Okay, take a nice kill here. Go for a bot gank. Let's look at this again. Curious.
Misplay.
Oh my god, cursor placement. So your cursor is placed here instead of up more. Okay, so let's see if that's a trend we see. This should have been at least 1 kill. This is so bad because if you're going to do this,
Oh, I have AIDS right here, by the way. I have AIDS, bro. Oh wait. Yeah,
Okay.
this is kind of embarrassing.
We go back to the top side. We're not defending our raptors. We're 1v1ing. Okay. You go back in to die. This is awful. So we see a habit right there of like, you play without respecting your life. You play without respecting your tempo. You play without respecting your camps. So no respect to camps. No respect to your life. No patience either in the fight. Those are 3 things I'm seeing. Let's see if I see some more of it.
This is so embarrassing, bro. This right here.
Just target selection here. Graves or the Caitlyn shows down. You're going for the guys under the turret, not the Caitlyn. Target selection is very bad. Yeah, just no respect for your camps. No respect. You're trying to live here, which is good, but no respect for camps. Entire top side to invade. You have your top camps to take. So yeah, that's so far like a very clear habit to me. I'm just like, fine. You want to play grubs too? Okay, this is fine. That entire sequence is like fine. Okay, we have this. We have our Kraken, so we're strong. We are getting a good amount of kills. We have a hard winning bot lane. Again, just no respect for living. Like, you just die for kills all the time. Which is why, if you look at your account, you average 6 deaths on Belveth, and you look at all of your champions, you average near 10. You spend more time in the like, the joke is that some people don't play a lot of League, but they play a good amount. You spend more time in the gray screen than some people do on the Rift. When you have this many death average, like, and this many games. Okay, so bad habits I'm noticing. Bad habits, so no respect for surviving / living. Always willing to throw up anything to go fight. Let's see here. It's the second time I've seen this where your target selection is very, very, very off. Target selection is off.
You were typing awful. You can type it.
That's fine. It's fine.
I saw.
No, I've learned to not I can't be that harsh with the words. Just fight. No objectives, no calculated plays, no like, oh, after these few camps I'm gonna go look for this. It's just, oh, I see an enemy, oh, I see a fight, let me just go run to it. Just flash over. Fucking try that. Okay. You have 100 CS in this game, so like, let's look at your CS per minute. Like some games, I guess you're better than others, but it seems like okay. So here's the thing about the way you're playing. I'll explain this because I've seen enough to get an idea of what's happening. So this type of the type of play style, the type of play style that you have is make a lot of plays and hope like and like make a lot of like um intentional plays that work half of the time and fail the other half. So half the time you probably feel like you're on top of the world. Actually, it's probably like this. It's probably like and not fail, but it's like and half the and fail a quarter of the time and fail and so I'll write this. 50% go good. 25% are okay. 10% are off. So the reason why you're not like negative win rate and just the games are just terrible is because you're 75% of the time you're chilling. Like you're in the above average. Like I feel okay in this game. Like this game, the plays weren't great. You've died 6 times, but you've gotten multiple kills, multiple assists, and a lot of economy. So you look at the gold here, you're up in gold. So yeah, cool. This game goes decently. Some of the games that feel awful are the ones where like the plays that you were making go so bad that it's like yeah, you're just like you're really behind in a game. The way I look at this play style is like it's like flipping a coin every single time, and you're taking like slight favored odds to yourself, so the plays don't feel that bad. But in reality, you're not in full control of what's happening, and I can see that by the plays you're taking. There's no real, so this is why I highlight these. There's no real like preparation or planning to what you're trying to make happen. It's just like, oh, I see this, I think these few things, and like these few things will like it'll probably work. Like, oh, I see he's low, I see he's overextended. Like I'm gonna base things off of that and go make a play, which gets you half of the way. But what I mean by preparation is a minute before the event happens, you need to be ready and you need to have an idea of what's going on. So the way the type of player is this is like we are very reactive and we're very like reactive and make plans when we see things happening in the moment. So you make plans in the moment. And make plans in the moment. What I need you to do is I need you to be this type the right place, the better play style. Is to be prepared. So think 30 seconds ahead of time what will happen and plan for the future. Okay, so it's out of base. Their jungler might come mid. If he comes mid, I will do this, or that. Their jungler might not go mid, and he might go bot lane. So here, I'm gonna go like here real quick. Oh no, that's awful to look at. Let's go my little thing. Coach map. So I'm running out of base here. Whoa. Their jungler might go mid lane. Okay, if he goes mid lane, I will drop my camp. So here's option 1 is I will go drop my camp and respond to him if I see him on this ward. Option 2 is if he goes mid lane and my mid laner is playing safe, I will then just continue farming my camps. Option 3, their jungler is going to go mid and I'm going to just let him kill my guy, and instead of doing the full clear, I'm going to clear here and go invade his bot camps because his tempo is going to be worse after he goes back to his side of the map. Okay, those are all the scenarios that I'm preparing for if their jungler comes and ganks mid. Now, let's prepare for the scenarios where the jungler just farms. The jungler farms, I will just farm. And we're going to prepare and we're going to meet in the bot side for a bot crab fight. That's option 1, scenario 1. Scenario 2 is the enemy jungler goes and he tries to invade me. So I'm preparing for that scenario. Scenario 3 is the enemy jungler goes for a bot gank and skips the crab. So now it's going to be a 3v2 if I go to the crab first, so I need to prepare for all 3 scenarios. What position makes the most sense? Where should I be? How should I plan for that? And then instead of, oh shit, he's bot lane, what do I do? Oh fuck, let me respond in this way. You have it mapped out before it even happens. This is what you're lacking. You see a play, you respond to it. You see people show up top lane, you're like, oh fuck, I gotta go do something about that. You see people come to you on Herald, you're like, oh fuck, I gotta do something about it. What I do is I'm like, okay, the enemy bot lane is missing for 30 seconds. Their bot turret is broken. Maybe they want to go mid lane, maybe they want to go top lane. There's a high chance that they might go for this play instead of going straight for the bot side. Therefore, I will not pull this Herald. That exact play literally happened earlier, where if you had just prepared, watched the map, and like understood like where would the enemies like likely be. Look at this. This is the exact same scenario. The Graves is top lane. So we go back. Let's go back here. The enemy bot lane is already mid lane. Okay, so they're already mid lane. Given this scenario, they're already mid lane. Where could Graves be? If Graves is in the bot side, which would make no sense because he'd be... So, actually, he could be in the bot side. Let's not say it makes no sense. Let's say Graves is in the bot side. Okay, great. Then we take the Herald. If Graves is in the top side, then, oh no, we are down numbers. They have multiple people in the top side because the Graves is up here. The Senna, the Kaelin are up here. And then their top laner and mid laner could come. What if their top laner and mid laner have teleport? Okay, I've prepared all of these thoughts in my head. I'm going to check my gold. I can't recall. I'm going to think, is it actually makes sense to go play for this Herald? Probably not. So instead of pulling the Herald, what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to try and pressure the bot side, or maybe I'm going to play this angle, or maybe I'm going to play this angle. And now I have multiple options where it's like, okay, now instead of forcing something or instead of doing something that doesn't make sense because of the conditions, I'm going to sit in a bush, wait, maybe the Senna and the Kaelin face checking me, boom, that's my play. Instead, you're just fucking running at the Herald, Graves shows top lane, you're on a ward as well that you clear, Graves shows top lane, and you're like, oh, let's just try to play for it. I see everyone here, let's just try to play for it, and it's like, okay, the moment you see the Graves top lane, the moment you're on vision, the moment you see your bot lane is in this position, you should just say, fuck the top play, go help this guy, 2v1 him, or go sit in a bush, or go pressure the mid turret, or go bot lane, or go to your bot camps. Those are 5 better options than sitting here and doing this. This is one of the 20 examples this game, the 20 plays you made this game, where your plays that you're making are only good because you are reactive and you're doing your reactions to what's happening are good. I'll give you another great example. So this top play that you got here is amazing, right? So this top play is like, okay, Gwen is here, Graves is here, awesome. He got the crab, it is what it is. And it's like, okay, so oh no, it's not here. It's right here. So out of base here, you want to go do one camp. Okay, the enemy top laner is like fighting up here. So this entire time, right now, what I'm seeing is like you have a Kraken Slayer. This top lane will be fighting. I want you to be like fully aware that like the Wolves makes no sense if I'm playing into the top side, playing for a prepared kill on the Gwen with my Malphite ult, which would make more sense. Is like it's small, but it shows you're not really fully thinking about how do I get there the most effectively and most efficiently. You're reacting, you're responding. You're like, oh, I'm on my Wolves. Oh shit, grubs are spawning. Oh shit, top's fighting. Oh shit, then I should skip my grump. But it's like it should just be fully thought through. I have my Kraken. I want the grubs. My mid as item. Top will fight. Let me go to grump, and then after the grump, let's go straight for the top side. Okay. There's another play here. No, I don't. So this is like all chaos. But anyway, so this is what the better playstyle looks like. This is what a more strategic playstyle looks like. You can get the challenger being reactive. You're just missing half the piece of the puzzle. So sorry, I shouldn't even say you can't get the challenger. You have half the piece of the puzzle. A lot of people aren't able to make good response plays to what's going on in the map. Okay, but once you have a good idea that like you now need to add this other layer that makes everything feel even better, you will have a much better time climbing, I'd say. So just prepare ahead of time. Prepare 30 seconds ahead. This is what might happen. These scenarios might exist. And depending on which scenario actually shows up in your game, you know what to do right away. It's a math equation. Okay, they have 3 options. They have three options if they do this. They have 4 options if they do this. Which one will they choose? He has 3 options here. He can go from 3 different angles. And I have 3 different responses to that. If he goes here, I have 3 different responses. If he goes here, I have 3 different responses. And I've prepared for everything. Okay?
Okay.
First thing I'm seeing. But again, your response plays are pretty solid. A lot of people don't have that. A lot of people don't see like what's happening at all, and they just don't do anything on the map. At least you're trying to do something. Just the timing of when you're trying to do some things are not great.
Yeah, I'll try to do that like in the middle of a game. You know, kind of doing that 30-second 3-step thing.
Here,
I like it would be like kind of like, you know, forcing to play the change the play style, but that's kind of like how it is starting something new, right?
I wouldn't say it's changing your playstyle. It's additive to what you've already built. It's not a take away from what you know. It's a instead of only responding, you prepare. It's like if you're a firefighter and you know when the house is gonna fucking burn down, that's amazing. That means you can prepare everything before and you can be ready. Instead of being a first responder, like thankful for those guys to do what they're doing, and it's good that you're doing what you're doing, but imagine you can just predict everything that's going to happen, and then therefore your responses are going to be that much better. You're trying to make what you already have better, which you can because League of Legends gives you all the information. Right now, look at this Graves positioning. He will always go over here 9 out of 10 times. And if he doesn't on the 1 out of 10 times, then you're still pathing this way. But what I'm seeing you do is you're not changing your movement based on what the Graves is doing because you're not even watching what the Graves is doing. 30 seconds ago, 15 seconds ago, we see Graves right here pathing in a very specific way from here, walking towards mid lane. That's why I'm going to come mid lane because I see how Graves is pathing. And if I see this and I prepare a little faster, instead of pathing like this, if you path like this, you actually make it in time to kill this Graves. Instead, you're not ready. He is already over the wall, and then you respond giga late. This distance versus this into this, it actually means a lot. If you fucking remember the Pythagorean theorem, going your diagonal is always going to be better than like pathing like that. Okay, just based off pure geometry, your pathing is bad. If you had that slight 0.5 or 1 second quicker of pathing, your W would land on this Graves. You'd kill this Graves way easier, and then the game looks a lot better. It's like those small preparation things, those small things might feel small, but think about where you already are as a League of Legends player. You are literally already a freaking top 1% player in all of North America, and you've been up to, you know, Masters 300 LP. And it's like, okay, if you want to make the gap between a Masters and Challenger player, these small things are all you can and need to worry about. Like, you cannot miss these things. If you miss these things, you're not going to make it to be the best, to be top 300. It's small, but it's actually very big. Because it shows me that there's a habit that you're screwing up. Or there's a habit that you have that is making your gameplay look screwed up. So all of this is like you came here to say hi, but where's the planning behind it? Okay, let's say we do kill the Graves. Are we then like okay? Let's say your teammates kill the Graves. Are you actually going to be able to force a fight against everyone else? Probably not. They'll run from you. Okay, so then is there any point for us to come and go into the top side? Probably not. Or in the bot side, sorry, probably not. We should probably clear our camps. Actually, wait, there is a reason why. If I think about it, 40 seconds earlier, I tried to invade bot camps here, and there were no bot camps, which means the bot camps are respawning, and you should see timers on the camps now. Okay, they're respawning soon, so if I recall, I go ball in, and we actually try to kill this Graves, then his bot camps will respawn, so it's not a waste of my time to show up here. I don't need to just farm my own camps. We can kill the Graves, and then I can invade his camps, and I've prepared that from base. But you don't even take his camps when you kill the Graves.
Yeah, I wonder why. I just dipped.
I mean, you're scared of people here. There are people here, but you have full control through mid lane. This wolf should be yours. Gwen 9 out of 10 times is going for go for this wave. The Zyra is doing the fucking camp, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Plus, this position is great. You can be behind the Senna and the Gwen, so when your teammates are ready to come fight, you have a good angle. Gwen's a little scary, but you have a great position against the Senna. Gwen's gonna go for the wave most of the time. Okay, but like, I mean, like, the reason why your decisions look bad is simply because you're not prepared for everything. You're not preparing. This is what I mean by there's just no respect for living. If you wait for your cooldowns, you use your E already to get the objective, your W's not up yet, and you're in a good position, you can just sit here, wait for your W, get a 3-man knockup or a 2-man knockup, and then the fight's just over. But instead, you're like, yeah, let me just go in and whack people. Okay, yeah, you're useful here.
Yeah.
Even if you go in and you kill the Gwen here, you're just going to die. So why play like this? This is such a bad way to play, and you do this all the time. Your fighting is really bad. You don't have any respect to live. So what's the way to look at fighting? There's two lenses that you look at fighting. Okay, fighting on Belveth specifically, since we're zoning on Belveth, is you're a bruiser that's based you're a spell based bruiser. I know people might think that Belveth is like reliant on auto attacks. In reality, Belveth is not reliant on auto attacks. Auto attacks are just a bonus. Same thing with Viego, for example. Viego is not an auto attack reliant. Viego is spell reliant. So you are a spell reliant champion. You have no spells. You're going in. Why are you going in? You need to wait for your spells to be up. When your spells are up, then you can go in. Okay, so first things first is be more patient with your spells. If you miss your spells, probably going to be useless. Second thing is you have gotten what you wanted from this fight, which is winning the objective. So instead of playing aggressively, trying to kill them, you should play more cautiously and patiently. Still be in the same position. I'd still look for what you were looking for, but I would just be like more comfortable. Like if they live, they live. If we can chase them, we can chase them. It's not like I have to go in or the game's over. Like no, you won the objective. Like you're the ones who are winning. The only way you lose is if you do what you do, and you do what you do, and like now the fight's lost. Like you just lost the fight. Like you need to look at how you're fighting and understand that like you're losing the game because of how you're fighting. Be patient with your spells.
Yeah.
So this is all preparation here. Okay, so right now you push the top wave. Generally, what happens when you push the top wave? Or when you push any side lane wave? What are they going to do? Someone responds. Okay, there's going to be a responder to this wave, very likely. Okay, Sion is fighting mid lane. What do you think is going to happen if these guys keep fighting in 30 seconds?
Well, everyone's gonna fucking go in there.
People are going to show up here. Okay, you see someone who might respond to top lane. Okay, you're also pushing a side wave here. Okay, someone's responded. You're using your Qs on the freaking scuttle crab here. If you count numbers, 1-on-1. So there's one person there, one person there. Okay, so that's a kind of even. But here we still have 4, so it could be a 4v4 mid lane. So at worst, it's a 4v4 mid lane. Your teammates are fighting. At worst, it's a 4v4 mid lane. You keep playing a little bit. The Gwen shows bot lane. So now you have a 4v3. You know what you're doing? You're using all of your spells on this crab and all of your time on this crab. Right now, you have a 4v3 mid lane, where if you just go in, you fucking kill all of them here. What can Senna, Graves, and Sion do in a 4v3 against you guys? Your best is coming, really strong.
Shouldn't I wait a little bit more, though?
Yeah, you can sit in this bush, but you're not even fucking prepared for this bush. You're using spells on the crab. You use all your Qs on the crab, and now you're not in the right position. So now when you're here, it's like, okay, GG, I have no Qs. So, hey Senna, hey melee range Senna, trying to auto attack me. I can't touch you because I used my spells on the crab. And this is what I mean. It's like, oh my gosh, if you were just prepared a little bit more, you'd be able to stomp the game here and win the fight. And now now what you do is instead of waiting for a good Q angle, you just chuck your W out for funsies. Now it's like, okay, it's a 4v3 mid lane. You didn't win the fight. You didn't do anything. You could have gotten the Baron. That's an opportunity. They won the Baron somehow. Nice. You're losing fights. You're losing opportunities because of the way you're playing. Wow, you go in here. You take this guy's flash. Like, holy. Okay, you try to kill him. It's really close. Great. Instead of queuing down twice and living, you go in.
Yeah, I think I can just get the fuck out of there.
You can just queue twice and live. You don't even. I don't think you need a flash. If you do need a flash, you can flash. But like, holy fuck! Can we try to live one fight? You're like that guy that everyone in like the shows are like, yo, be careful, don't do it, don't go in, don't check that, don't open that door, and you're just like, oh, I'm just fucking going, bro. I don't care. I'm just gonna go die. You're that guy who just wants to die in the show. It's like, okay, man, what am I supposed to do? Here we are, some patience. You have no cues. Here we are, some patience. Here we are, some patience with your fight. And there you go. It looks a lot easier. Okay, a little poorly played because of your E. The fuck did you E here? So like, okay, then we have just like this dog shit E.
I think I fat fingered that shit. Not gonna lie.
I mean, it looked like you're trying to kill the Gwen. I'm gonna be very honest here. Look at what you do. You go in, okay. You Q down. I mean, you can fat finger it, don't fat finger it. I don't know, but it looks like you're trying to kill that guy.
No, it didn't.
Like, I don't know what's worse.
Yeah.
Actually, I do know what's worse. Fat fingering is actually worse here.
No, I was trying to kill the Gwen.
Yeah, but which is just still pretty bad to do that. Okay, so here, like, you're also just like not being patient. You're trying to kill this guy with your auto attacks. Use your W first. Use your E for the damage reduction. It's like you guys are losing this fight somehow. It's all you, bro. You can be the difference maker. Your fighting is not good. Not good enough. Okay, I don't think we actually need to look at the second VOD. I think all the habits are shown here. What I want to do instead is something that you tell me you don't do, which is watch Challenger Belveth players play. It'll be very useful for you.
Yeah, I think last time I did that was when I was trying to improve, like 2 years ago. I may just start doing it again.
It's ironic, right? 2 years ago when I was trying to improve, when I was trying to get Challenger, and you tell me you want to get the Challenger, right? You tell me you want to get the Challenger now.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, so... Yeah, so...
I've always wanted to.
Yeah, so why aren't you doing the things that you know are going to help you get the Challenger?
Well, because I'm stupid!
Okay, yeah, there we go. That's good. Accountability, okay? There we go. What are you doing, bro?
I'm stupid, Perry! I'm fucking stupid!
That's good. That's good. At least we can take some accountability with what's going on. What we're going to do here is we're going to get some Belveth together. Okay, let's do some Challenger Belveth lol wiki. Okay, you're not looking at YouTubers. Fuck the YouTubers. You're looking at these right here.
Okay, let's like getting like I go to like the Belveth leaderboard, and then I go look at the challenger players, and then I download the mods, and then I go through there.
YouTube is way easier, but like you can do it that way too. Yeah.
I tried doing that, but I just find content creators, bro.
So there's a hack to it. So Challenger Belveth's little wikis. Go here. Go this week. Filters. Oh, I don't know why I put little wiki. My brain is just so hardwired to put little wiki. You just go Challenger Belveth lol. Look at this. Found the gold mine here.
Fuck.
Okay, let's look at this bot instead. Actually, I don't think JJ has a fucking OTP, so I don't want to watch him.
Shut up, Shroom. Bro, my chat fucking loves bullying me. So the fact that you were cooking me earlier, like they're enjoying themselves.
Yeah, it's deserved. Bro's like, yeah, I want to get the challengers. It's not doing any of the steps it takes to get the challenger. Like, okay. Look at how he's playing. Look at how he's playing. Watch him. Watch him. Look at how he's spacing. Look at him.
Okay.
He's not going in to kill himself. He's Wing. Okay, he Qs. Okay. He's going like slow-ish. Okay. No, he knows Gragas is ooms. He knows Pantheon has no spells. Flashes over. Okay. He knows he has his E back up, so he can go in. Look, he just walks away. He just walks away. I haven't seen you walk away a single time. He might not be able to like win here, but because he walked away, the Vex is able to come in and clean. You will not walk away here. You're like, oh, I must go in. Oh, he lived here. I have to go. I have to go. I don't think I've seen you fucking queue backwards. Like, I mean, maybe like once or twice. Okay, let's watch another fight. Pull the objective. Cool. He has leveled up smite. Seems cool. He is not doing shit. He farms, he gets his item. So he does another sequence, gets his item. Okay. He goes to the bot camp, so the enemy jungler does the grubs. Let's look at this fight. Let's see how he takes this. Cho'Gath fucking ADC. Okay. He gets out of that, uses his E, doesn't even use his W. Interesting. How the fuck did he kill him? Winions. That's how he plays it. You see that? He doesn't even use his W here. Oh. He Qs out of it. Okay. Then he just walks away. Okay. Let's watch another fight here. So he has all of his Qs. Cool. He sees the Senna. He's targeting the Senna. Qs for the Senna. QW. He's saving his W even for a while. Uses E. Okay. He likes to be very cautious with how he's using his W. See? He's not fucking just running in and engaging on people. He's walking away. Wow, right? He lands a perfect W and he runs. Look, and let's watch this here. So he's not engaging on him. He's queuing, autoing a bit, okay, using his full Q rotation, kiting back by a bit, playing around his teammate. He's using his Q to juggle, to dance around, but a lot of what he's playing is like it's very safe. It's not trying to get himself killed. Beautiful QE, or Q flash into E. Grab the objective. You can see how much he's farming, right? And then how he's playing on the actual dragons. He's playing for the objectives. I don't see you touch objectives ever, especially dragons. Recalling. Wow, we went through like 4 rotations this game without taking that many fights, right? He takes the good fights. Now he has his items. He's not even running towards the bot lane, like immediately. He takes the blue buff, he takes the crab. He's farming. Like for once, he's farming. For this guy, he's farming. For once, you need to start farming for once.
I know what you mean.
Yeah. And then here, so instead of continuously farming his Gromp, he sees the bot crab. He sees an angle to dive, so he goes for the dive. Okay, this is good. Now he's going to break the turret. Sure. Look at this fight. Okay, so let's watch this fight here. Cho'Gath comes. Oh shit, he dodges. Oh shit, hello guys. He W, Qs. Wow, he's playing to live. Look at that. How cool is that? How cool is that this Belveth gets to live here and you wouldn't? He recalls, buys his item, sets up the Herald. He runs because they're coming for him. Yep. Or he actually wants to go for the top kill. Okay. Sayo plays this. Q in, Q out. He went in, he missed his W, he went out. Cho'Gath is fucking here. He's queuing away. He's queuing away. He's playing to live perma. Oh, he fucked it up by a bit there. If he uses E, he would have been able to live, right? But you can see that entire sequence. He's trying to live. Okay. Let's watch some team fights. Get into team fight time. Doesn't go for the possession there because the enemies are coming. Cool. He's going for Death Dance. Cool. Let's watch the team fight. Trundle's there. He Qs in twice before going in. He uses his E. He autos a bit. He takes that. He walks in a little. Okay. He can't do much here. He's sitting in a bush. He's waiting for his spells. Like look at this. He's waiting for his spells. He gets his spells up. Okay. He's hunting.
He's low-key a pussy, bro.
Bro, that's how you're. Okay.
I'm kidding.
The guy just has fucking 7 death average just telling me this shit.
I'm sorry. Fuck.
I don't know what's wrong with that, Yone. Let's watch the fight some more though. See how he's not in the front here. He just uses W and he's walking backwards. He goes in, autos. Okay, walks away. He walks away. Now everyone's spells are done. He goes in, and he still queues away. my fucking teammates didn't get the thing in fast enough. But you see how in the fights, every sequence is you go in, you knock up, you try to do something, you wait for spells. If there's an opportunity, you're like a cleanup champion. You play Master E and you still die too many times on Master E, but you play cleanup champion and you're like, yeah, let me go in and start everything. It's like, no, you're literally trying to clean things up. For some reason, you want to start everything and you want to keep going in. You are a clean up champ, okay? So stop going in so much. You need to wait. You need to be patient. Okay, gets chunked here. Okay, he has his team with him. He can go in slowly. You can see how he's still backlicking, though. He's finding a different angle. Like, he's not just running at them. He's finding another angle here because then he can be useful with his QW. He also has his E ready, so I'm assuming he's going to smash his E here. Yep. Is Viego cleanup champ? Yep. Like, you can see how a lot of the way he's playing, it's not auto attack focused. It's like 1 or 2 autos here and there, and then like it's E, it's repositioning, it's knocking him up. You're just trying to auto them and run forward and not reposition.
Okay. I think I understand a bit more.
Okay.
I needed it.
Okay, so we have like the two, like what to work on. So number 1 is, put simply, we need to stop chasing and extending in fights. Play to stay alive. Play to stay alive, and play to stay alive and keep your HP high, so you can be relevant throughout the entire fight. You are a reset champion. Number 2, this one is create plans ahead of time, not in the moment. Okay, that's it. Put simply, create plans ahead of time, not in the moment.
Okay.
Cool.
These, yeah. Do you send these out?
What? Yeah, I'm DMing you.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, I'll try to work on that. And how long do you say we should wait until the next one? Like a week?
I give it. It depends on how much you play, but I give it usually a week or 2 weeks.
Okay.
All right, jeez. Yeah. You know what you're working on. Cool. You have any questions for me?
Besides, since we just saw like you scrolling through like that VOD, but that was mainly for like team fights. How would you kind of like look at VODs and kind of like figure out like how to take away from things? You know what I mean?
It depends on what you're looking at specifically. So like a VOD isn't in its entirety. It just has so much information. Any game you play has so much information that you want to just look at the thing you're specifically looking for. So right now in this game, we're only looking for fighting. The next thing maybe is only W and E usage. The next thing is like only his decision making in the early game, or his decision making when he's ahead, his decision making when he's behind, or even. When you're reviewing any game, whether it's a higher elo player or whether it's your own gameplay, or whether it's like it's anything you're reviewing. You need to find the specific thing you're reviewing for, and that'll make the review process way easier. For example, if I'm looking at how a TFT player navigates the mid to late game specifically, I'll see that they actually spend a lot of their gold. They roll down. And then if I see a lower elo player, how I play, I save my gold. So that's a clear comparison. Higher elo player does this, let me change to doing that. Okay, let's say a lower elo player will try to build their comp in TFT. They'll try to build their comp in like right away. Like, oh, I want to do Demacia from the start, but they're not playing the best units. Maybe they get a 4-star and they're not playing it right away. Whereas a challenger player, when I watch the early game, I'm looking at like how do they play the first 2 stages, 3 stages. They always just drop the fucking strongest unit on the board, even if it ruins their like what are they called, like traits, regions, and buffs. They just play the best board no matter what, and then they learn to pivot later. Okay, like Fortnite, for example. I've been playing Fortnite recently. I'm playing shooter games. How do they play the game when they land? How do they play the game when they're in the mid game, in the late game? How do they play the game? How do they use the mobility? How do they use the items? Like, you're looking at very specific things. You focus on that one thing, two things max, and then you learn from that. So it's like what you're asking me is like, how do I get a lot of value from a VOD? Or like, what am I supposed to be looking at in a VOD? It's like, it seems like there's just too much, and that's because there is too much. Like, you can't go to the gym and work every single point of your body. It doesn't work that way. You need to target one muscle group, and when you target the one muscle group, you're going to see the best results. The same thing in League of Legends. So right now, don't even worry about reviewing any other way of League of Legends, any other decision making or anything else in your challenger game that you're looking at or in your own games you're looking at. All you should be focusing on is what is going on with their fighting that you're doing and that the challenger player is doing, and how can you make your fighting better? Like, that's what you should be focused on. Number one, most important thing. And then the next thing you're working on is, okay, how do I make better choices ahead of time? Now that I've shown you that you're not making better choices ahead of time, you're not making plans, you will probably naturally want to make more plans, and you'll start to notice those things. So as you're reviewing your games for fighting, you'll notice the secondary thing that you're working on, which is how to make plans ahead of time.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Cool.
That sounds good. Yeah.
Let's reconnect. Shoot me a message. We'll reconnect in a week or two. I recommend probably 2 weeks for this. Fighting is a lot, and you already have what you need to work on the next step, which is going to be creating a plan ahead of time. So by the next time I see your gameplay, I should see that your fighting is way more disciplined. You are fighting using your spells correctly, and that you are creating plans. You're still reacting the same way you do because you're good at that, but you're creating plans ahead of time.
Okay. Sounds good. All right.
Alrighty.
Thank you, Perry.
Cool. Take care, Jeez. Have a good one.
Yeah. All right. You too.
Bye-bye. Alrighty, guys. That was some Diamond 1 Belveth coaching. Again, if you're a high elo diamond player, and like genuinely you want to get to challenger, watch the start of this all over again. Watch it again, watch it 2 times, watch it 3 times. Take the game and be serious about whether or not you want to climb in League of Legends and hit the challenger. Like, getting to Masters is way easier, getting to D1 is way easier than getting to challenger. When you're ready to take the game seriously and you really want to get to that rank, you'll take it seriously and you'll do better. But like, if you're not really focused, you'll see that you'll notice after this coaching, you'll notice you're maybe not that focused. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.